Hey guys, so I was just gonna get ready to go to physical therapy, so I always have to put my eyebrows on before leave the house. So people won't say, "What's wrong? Are you feeling bad? You look sick." Eyebrows are everything, okay, guys? Um, I was just gonna come sit in front of y'all and do what I do. So we can talk a little bit about this weather that Texas has been having. Um, I was a little frustrated yesterday. I almost had a panic attack, and little sissy needed her big sissy. So much has happened this week. It's crazy. I put all my stuff in a BoxyCharm box and came to a bright corner in my house so I could do this. Um, so this week, what's been going on with Leah C? So this week, Texas got all that weather. Um, Last week we had the 133 car pile up. So this week we got snow. I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Virginia. So I'm used to driving in the snow. But I realize that people out here aren't used to that. They see weather and they either stay home, which was good that a lot of people after that pile up stayed home for the snow, or they go out and they drive the same way that they would drive on a regular sunny day, and you can't do that. So I think it's kind of fun to drive in the snow. I got out a little bit because of my surgery. I think my son still doesn't trust me driving, so he's still been driving me a lot. When I say I want to go, I'll drive, Mom. Okay, I'll take the chauffeur. Um, but yeah, got out and drove around. They did not scrape the roads. I saw yesterday where a company from Minnesota, we went out yesterday lunchtime-ish, got some lunch, went back out because, okay, Texas went crazy. When I say they literally bought everything off the shelves, no meats in the produce section. I mean, like, they literally wiped Walmart out. How do you do that? They wipe Walmart out. This is what I moisturize with during the daytime. It it'll moisturize, but for people who have oily skin, this is the way to go, because it kind of dries down where it's not oily at all. Ooh, my stomach, I'm hungry. Um, Anywho, went out and the roads for like 3 or 4 days looked like, and that's just because I'm being lazy and don't want to go count the days up, but it literally looked like cars had just ridden, and that's where you drove, is where the cars had already been driving at. So yesterday evening, we went out and we could tell that the streets in DeSoto and Cedar Hill had been swept. Oh, the people done sleep. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so went out and you could tell that the roads had been scraped. So when I got home, I got an alert to my phone where some company from Minnesota, well, somebody from Minnesota came and scraped the roads in Cedar Hill. I don't know who scraped them in DeSoto. DeSoto's roads are cleaner than Cedar Hill's. I don't know if it was the same company or not, but DeSoto's roads are obviously cleaner than Cedar Hill's. Anywho, that means more people were on the streets, right? So they were flying. It's not gonna, the next few days where this stuff starts to melt, it's gonna be horrible. So if you don't have to drive, stay home. they're driving too fast for the road conditions. And my son just texted me and said he made it to work. So let me see. It took my son almost an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes to get to work. I take that back. It took him an hour because he said he got to work 20 minutes ago. And this is after the roads have been cleared. So, and I know he's being cautious, but I have to go to physical therapy. So, trying to get these eyebrows straight. What do y'all think? This is a $3 little pencil from the beauty supply. I'm just trying to use it so I can throw it away. Because I'm tired of holding on to it. But yeah, see, not so sick. I don't know. I don't get it. Okay. Anywho, yeah. So also this week, what happened? Okay, we had Valentine's Day. Hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day. Then the day after Valentine's Day, I got a call from my sister. And she's saying, "Sister, we've got another sister." And of course it's from my biological father. My dad passed away like 14 years ago. But my biological father is still living. So she told me that we had another sister, and I'm like, so there are two sisters under me. So I told her when she's like, "We've got another sister," I'm like, "I'm not interested. I don't want to meet none of his demon spawn." Okay, that was me, but that's how I felt. So I'm battling with it. And she's like, "Well, I think she's going to try to contact you." And I'm a sucker. I am. When she contacted me, at first I had my guard up. And then I turned into an old softy and I just sat back and like let her text, and I asked her questions. Her mom always told her about us. So she knew that she had sisters, but only one of our names stood out, and it's because it's a easy short name. And I'm not gonna say her name. So, and I'm almost out of this, guys. So she's talking, she seems cool. She's sent me a picture of her with our biological father. And I'm just not a fan of his based off of things that he did in my childhood. Not necessarily to me, but to the people who loved me and the people who took care of me and made sure that I was okay. So, she seemed like she was okay. And then my sister, my mom's child, calls me and she's like, "Christy, he wants your phone number." I said, "Well, you can give it to him. That don't mean I'm gonna talk to him." So I've got a daughter. She's really into the church, and she's looking at me like, "Mom." So when he called, I listened to him. I think he was just saying what I feel like personally. He was saying what he felt like I wanted to hear. Sorry, y'all, I can't talk and do that at the same time. It's rough. Yeah, but I felt like he was saying what he felt like I wanted to hear. So it didn't sit well with me, everything that we talked about, or everything that he talked about, because I let him do a lot of talking. Um, I kind of felt like he wanted me to call him dad. No, your name is XYZ, it's not dad. Um, so, yeah, we're talking and I'm listening to him, and I didn't get a good vibe. So, I don't know. Could just be because I don't trust him. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna give him a fair chance, but I've got my guard up. Be right back. Okay, where was I? Y'all, my dog is playing with her toys. Well, my grandpuppy is playing with her toys, so I apologize. But I gotta let her be great for a little bit. Anywho, when I got off the phone with him, I'm just, I don't know, it's kind of like shocking because here I am, 45 years after my birth, well over 10 years after the guy that I knew as, well, I knew he was my stepdad, but he treated me like I was his. So here goes all this time go by, and I just felt like this guy wanted some credit because our new sister is showing up in our lives. I could be wrong. I could. I don't know. I don't know how to feel, guys. So, I mean, I'm okay. Um, but still kind of a little in shock. So then I talked to my mom, and he used to put his hands on her when they were married. I'm not going to say either way because I wasn't there when it happened, but he shouldn't have put his hands on her. And my mom's older now. She's more frail, and he wants her to call him. I'm like, no, but you do to suit yourself. I wouldn't call him. Then I'm being told that he's going to be, because he's further up north from where my family is. So then I'm being told that he's going to be close to their area. And I'm like, Mama, don't call him. I don't trust it. Don't call him. But you got to do to suit yourself. So I don't know what she's going to do. And just the thought of that, like, okay, me and her don't have the best relationship, but I don't want to see somebody put their hands on her and hurt her either. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I just been kind of fighting with that. And it started to send me into felt like I was going into a panic. I was laying on the couch and I could feel my heart racing. And I had that on my mind, so I already knew why my heart was racing because I was upset. And I don't know, guys. I'm just like, it's just a whole lot in 1 week, just a whole lot. I used this little Milani palette to kind of fade that in a little bit. I used some MAC Fix powder to kind of get my primer to be less tacky. I put eyeshadow primer on because my eyelids are oily. And if I don't, if I use the concealer and put powder on, it'll slip off. So I have to use primer on my eyelids. But yeah, and then I've got some little singles that I ordered from Laura Lee. So that's what I'm using on my eyes. But yeah, I went into a panic and I tried to FaceTime my sister. And where the power has been on and off, it's like the cell phone service was messed up in the process. And I know that they probably don't have all of everyone's power back up working the way that it should. That's probably why it's acting up the way that it's acting. So I tried to FaceTime my sister. She didn't answer. And so I went on Facebook and tagged her. And like somebody tell Big Hirsch. I mean, you're always busy. You sleep, you're at work, you're doing whatever you're doing. Little sis needs you. So she like, what you talking about? I'm here. So we tried to call each other and we finally got through. So yeah. After I talked to her, I felt a whole lot better. I felt a whole lot better. So I could tell I had calmed down by the time I got off the phone with her. She had to go. I think she had to work this morning. I don't know. But yeah. That's where I've been. Fighting off panic attacks, guys. So, I hope you guys are doing well. There's a lot of people still without power, still without water. Luckily, we still have water right now. It's my Fenty Pro Filter Soft Silk Primer. I don't put a whole lot of makeup under this part. I just try to stay under my eyes for the most part because of the mask. And but yeah, that's where I've been. There's a whole lot of people, like I said, without power. People are slowly getting their power back. The governor is trying to hold the power company accountable because we were told that we would be without power for 30 minutes. 30 minutes turned into 45. Then they said 30 to 45 minutes. Then right after they said that, power went off for 3 hours. People were pissed. But came back on, at least mine did, and went off for another 7. That was kind of hard. Cold. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a little ordeal. We got our power back on after that 7 hours, but they were doing rolling outages, and I thought that the power was gonna go back off. So the power company lied. They shut off the power, what appeared to be in the poor neighborhoods, and some of the other neighborhoods continue to have power. What did I do with that? Some of the other neighborhoods still had power, and that wasn't right. So people were all upset about that, as they should be, because then you got pipes bursting because it's extreme cold. Families like turned upside down and don't know what to do. They're not used to it. And to me, it's insensitive to say, oh, they only got 4 little inches of snow. Well, they don't get snow. So those little inches were a lot to them, you know? So, yeah. This is slowly starting to crumble up and break away. It's my Mac. So I'm trying to keep, I didn't put this on. I was going to put this on over it, and then it would have hit the bags a little bit more, but I'll just take my luggage today, okay? I'm not going to go back and redo it. Yeah, but I could say I think my church has stepped up, and they've stepped up. They're opening up the doors so families can come take showers and all that bee's knees. They've done things to help the families during this time, and it's a lot of churches. You can be a member for years, be best friends with the pastor when y'all were little, and then get sick and don't hear anything from anybody. And to me, that's not right. But, you know, who am I? I use some Milani blush. I don't do a whole lot, guys. And I do start my blush up a little high and try to keep it back. But I do that to kind of blend the color in. And it makes it look like I'm a little more awake, I think. But yeah, after my little episode last night, I'm okay. This is my bronzer. To me, it looks more like a blush, but I like it. I'm looking more awake, guys. Just got my luggage, which isn't anything new. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys are doing good and all that greatness. I know the East Coast should have gotten what we got. So, the tail end of what we got anyway. So, they're better prepared because they're used to that type of weather. I can say that. I'm from the East Coast. But yeah, I'm almost done, guys. All I got left to do is spray my face and make sure you can see my eyelashes a little. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Mist. I like to do that before I do my mascara because sometimes it gets the mascara re-wetted, and it could be that I'm using too much, but it gets the mascara re-wetted, and then the mascara like it moves into my eyeshadow and stuff, and I don't want that. And I'm using my iPad, guys, so I can't zoom in and all that greatness that everybody else does. I'm not tech savvy. I need to get me some more eyelash serum, because my eyelashes at one point, you could tell that I actually had some, and now they look like they ran away. Can y'all see the difference a little bit? And this is Pat McGrath's mascara. And y'all, if I'm gonna wear false lashes, I like to do my eyelashes, do the same thing I'm doing now, but I do my eyelashes first. I do my eyelashes before I do anything else if I'm gonna wear false lashes, because I'm horrible. So I'm gonna follow behind that with some Tarte. I'll do my mascara on my eyelashes, and then I put the lash glue on the lash band, let it dry for a little bit, and then press it right up against my lash line, but not on my lashes. And this kind of helps save my lashes, keeps them from getting all in the glue and getting stuck. I still got a little bit of that on my eyelid, but so little tip, if you do get mascara on your eyeshadow, let it dry, then take a Q-tip and just rub it off. It comes right off. And if it takes some of the eyeshadow off, just add a little bit more on right there. Just put a little bit on the Q-tip and dab it in. But yeah, this is all I do, guys. And this is Pat McGrath. Just some lip gloss. So that's it. That's what I've had going on in life. Hope you guys have been doing good, like I said. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this all up, go get changed so I can get ready to go. All right, guys. Till next time. Peace.